Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the WiiWare service. Sam is with us, as always.
I just said that, actually.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh.
But anyways, so Sam, are you ready to continue?
Yeah.
If you guys saw our last video, it was an unboxing video for my 4 Phoenix Wright books that I got today from Amazon.com. So we're going to continue with episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. We just got out of court, and we just learned that the boat caretaker has ran away.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, he wasn't in the lobby. He wasn't
at his house.
Yeah, he wasn't at the boat rental shop. He's disappeared. So it's time to investigate once again. This is our last day. This is our last day to investigate. So tomorrow will be the finale of episode 4, and then we'll move on to the long, epic finale of
episode 5.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's continue. Here we go.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Oh yeah, so here's a little sneak peek of what happened. What he said. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Oh my God.
I really think.
Have you played this episode before?
No, I haven't played this.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life, never.
Nick?
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling fate.
Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think he could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Oh my God. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guys.
Is that you laughing?
No, that was Larry laughing, and then he got all serious.
That was really cool.
That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. What?
Wait, was that...
Dun, dun, dun.
Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes. In grade school, they saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never
I
forget
doesn't remember it at all.
That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial, a class trial.
A class trial?
A class trial. Those are the worst kind. I know, it's kind of really dramatic.
You remember Larry, spring, 4th grade? A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see. Anyway.
And it's not like that now? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention that, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it! Guilty, he did it! Guilty, it was you! thief!
Absolutely did
Give me my
it.
money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! No borrowing my eraser! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or in the library committee! And the teacher is allowing this? That's a bad
I think
teacher.
You might agree with them.
That's a bad teacher.
Yeah.
Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you! Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
She even thinks he did it.
In the end, even the teacher thought I did it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. Oh, that's the picture we saw from before. I didn't know what was happening. It was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! What? You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs to the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles?
That sounds like Miles.
Oh, snap. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? There's Larry. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Good. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right? I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's
So sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edward's name. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick!
Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right, it very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright. Let's get started. Let's stop by the detention center really quickly and see how Edgeworth's doing. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade?
Lunch money? Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend my criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does in his job is to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright. Let's go back to the boat rental shop. Hey pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie now. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow, come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Were a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, let's go. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work.
Well, here we go. Boat rental shop. But they said he wasn't even there.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Hey, it's Grossberg!
Aha, hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the day is like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That's true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Huh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Back to the caretaker's shack. Sorry about the fly, guys. He's kind of zooming around here a little bit. Nope.
Nobody's home.
Hello, squad.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, squad.
I can't believe you'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for himself.
Hello, squad.
Alright, let's just go ahead and examine around here.
Ah!
What's wrong? Huh? Oh.
Never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a pink princess special this week.
Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, God.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the...
Oh, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squat. Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Edgeworth!
Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on... Oh, man! The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Oh, this is it. This is just what we need.
Yeah.
How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Sweet! Let's get out of here. Let's show this to Edgeworth, shouldn't we?
I think we should, well, let's think, maybe someone knows which handwriting it is.
Well, let's show it to Edgeworth.
Okay.
We'll just show it to everyone we can.
Someone who might recognize the handwriting.
Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me?
Who is that old guy, anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter, then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Oh. Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Well, gee, that must mean that Edgeworth is young. He's probably like in his 20s or something.
He's probably about the same age as us since he was in our third grade class.
Yeah. So if it was only 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Let's check to see how old he is. He's 20.
By the way,
so he's 24. So he's 24.
Can you think of anybody who can recognize the handwriting in that letter?
I don't know. I mean, maybe we have to go find...
Oh, maybe we should think of someone who's been around for a long time.
Like
what about that...
Gumshoe?
Maybe not Gumshoe. He's not here, remember?
Oh, yeah. He's...
What about that person who has that... who is in the second episode?
Who was what?
Who was in the second episode?
Grossberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw him at the boat rental shop. So let's just... Yeah. We'll just take it one step at a time.
Yeah. If I'm right, I'm going to be so happy.
If you're right, you're gonna be so happy.
If we're actually supposed to go to him. He's been around for a while. I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That must have been the killer. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent.
But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
What? Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Here we go. For the last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up all my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you... Stop breathing my air! No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent.
It's him who killed his own father.
Yeah. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Maybe his father did suicide.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
Dun.
I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Who?
And you might be right, Sam. Let's go to Grossberg's office and see it and find out.
If I'm right, I'm gonna be happy. But I already said that. Happy early birthday, Zach.
Did you just say happy birthday to me?
Yeah, happy early birthday.
Oh my god, Sam. My birthday is like 3 months away.
My birthday's 2 months.
2 months.
Hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding, I can't believe you're not...
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, huh?
It's Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
Oh, you're right, Sam.
I wonder...
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to Surmis. That Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it!
Yogi was suspected of murder and
What'd you say?
In a lifetime, a person produces enough saliva to fill 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma was an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
Misty Fey?
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
What?
Maybe he said that to protect
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought.
So her mother may still be alive. I don't know.
Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless.
Let's present him the letter.
Okay. That was shown the letter.
Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
Well, why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. Sam!
You were right! Whose handwriting was this?
Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Was it Edgeworth, Yogi, or Von Karma?
I think it's Von Karma.
Let's try Yogi. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi.
Yanni Yogi?
You claim he wrote himself... Oh, that was the... Yeah, that's right. I think... Because he wrote this letter to him. Yeah, was it... I'm so stupid. So, what does Von Karma have to do with this?
Well, maybe when they were sending, Von Karma got in trouble or something, and he told me a grudge.
Alright, let's try Von Karma. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma, why would he...
So why not?
Hold on.
Von Karma, why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma? Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
So our prosecutor is the killer of the DL6 incident, huh?
How are we gonna get it to go to the scene?
God. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Let's talk to him.
Oh, maybe.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no.
How could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Oops. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files may hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials, Alright. Enough of him. Let's get...
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Alright, let's go to Criminal Affairs and see if Gumshoe's there.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as... Oh, Von Karma's in there. Oh, snap. Von Karma's in the records room.
Digital Von Karma, the letter.
Let's hurry. Here we go, to the records room.
Show Von Karma the letter.
Well, if we find him.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Oh, that thing was not open when we were here.
Let's examine it.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label
says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely
Empty!
Oh!
What are you doing in here?
There he is.
Von Karma!
You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
Oops. Sorry, Sam, I just dropped the phone on the floor.
You dropped me. Because I'm kind of talking on the phone.
Yeah.
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Alright, let's talk to Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right?
A romanticist who could have never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Once again, guys, I apologize about this stupid fly. It's flying everywhere in this room. Son of your most bitter rival?
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Alright, let's show him the letter like Sam just said.
You should show him the letter.
That's what I'm doing. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Danny Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
Oh, he's got a taser! It's a stun gun!
He's gonna kill us.
600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000!
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter.
No!
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run! Ah!
That's so scary, that scream that you're doing.
Maya!
Out of my way.
Whoa! We dead?
Are we
Oh, he
dead?
got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. All of it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The camera's being a little weird. Back to having no clues. Wait.
It's not soft.
Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes! Maya!
Did he die?
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! Ugh! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember, Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Oh. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
He's not useless. Yay!
And that is it for today. Wow. So tomorrow we finish off episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes.
And the finale of episode 5, Rising from the Ashes.
Yep, and then that'll be then for Phoenix Wright's attorney. And then we're gonna take kind of a long break from Phoenix Wright, and then we'll come back soon for Justice for All.
We're gonna take a long break.
Well, not a long break, maybe just for like a couple weeks.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that when we get there. But yep, so we just finished up there. We just found out that Von Karma is a big piece of crap, and we're gonna send him to jail tomorrow. So stay tuned.
Not him.
Stay tuned on Friday, May 11th, 2012, also known as tomorrow, for the finale of Phoenix Wright's Attorney, Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes, on the Zachman 18.
Episode 525.
And to close out this video, objection!